On today's episode of Victory Formation, we're talking week 5 of college football, and we have 3 best bets coming your way. Let's roll. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Victory Formation. We are a weekly football betting show that covers both college football and the NFL. Today is Friday, September 29th, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down 3 best bets for you for Saturday's Week 5 college football card. But before we get into the plays, though, if you haven't already smashed the like button, please go ahead and do so now. If you guys are new around here, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are approaching 1,000 subscribers, which is phenomenal. We're pushing out daily college football content, NFL content on a weekly basis. We got hockey right around the corner. We got a great show coming up for you guys starting on October the 3rd. Now, without further ado, here's this week's college football 3 best bets. The first play we are rolling with is the Colorado Buffaloes plus 21.5 points over the USC Trojans. The odds are minus 110. Look, we did a full fade of Colorado last week against Oregon in that game. Cashed the ticket for us with ease. This week we're going back on the Colorado bandwagon for a couple of reasons. Last week, Colorado played as poorly as you could probably play in any college football game. They were atrocious on both sides of the football. The offensive line was terrible, gave Shedeur Sanders very little time to make anything happen offensively. They went into a hostile environment in Oregon, and quite frankly, Oregon was just simply ready and the better team all around in that contest. This week, against the reigning Heisman Trophy winner Caleb Williams and the USC Trojans, we expect Colorado to be fully focused and ready to bounce back in a big way in front of their home crowd. USC, we know they can score, points with the best of them. They're one of the most explosive offenses in the country. Caleb Williams makes plays, that's highlight worthy every single snap, it seems. But in this game, USC, they simply cannot stop anyone similar to Colorado. I expect this game to be high scoring, but in order to lay, over 3 touchdowns with the visiting side, you're going to have to need them to have, a stop or 2 along the way, something I don't think USC is capable of, especially on the road against Deion Sanders' team, who's going to be fully focused for this one and going to be ready to get, back in the offensive production category and possibly in the win category against a USC team that is susceptible on the road. If you think for a second the Buffaloes are not going to be primed and ready for this one, pun intended, then don't bet this game. Give me the Colorado Buffaloes at home plus 21.5 points, minus 110. The second play we have for you on the card is Kentucky minus 1 over Florida. The odds are minus 110. Look, the Gators did as well a couple weeks ago, cashing as home dogs against the Tennessee Volunteers. But let's face it, Tennessee just does not win in the swamp, so that was kind of an easy game for Florida to get the win outright and cover the 6.5 point spread. The rest of their wins this season, however, have been against terrible opposition, and they've not faced an offense as good as Kentucky's as of yet. Kentucky owns a top 25 scoring offense, and with the struggles and inconsistency we've seen from the Florida offense, particularly Graham Mertz under center, I'm not sure if Florida can go into the hostile environment in Kentucky and pull away with a win. Give me the home side here. They're going to be amped up in a raucous atmosphere. Give me Kentucky minus 1, minus 110. The third play we have for you comes in the LSU Ole Miss game. We're taking LSU Tigers minus 2.5 over the Ole Miss Rebels. The odds are minus 110. Look, Ole Miss let a game slip away last week against Alabama that was very winnable. The offense struggled mightily and just simply, couldn't get anything going. Jackson Dart had one of his worst games of the season, throwing for just 244 passing yards with no touchdowns and 1 interception. Going against LSU, a defense that's, come to over the last 3 weeks. They've won 3 straight games after dropping their season opener. I expect the LSU Tigers to be ready, and offensively, they've just been putting up points in bunches of late. And with Ole Miss struggles, to score points consistently, especially against a Alabama team that, wasn't really doing much offensively. They let that game slip away. I expect LSU to dominate this game from start to finish. If you had to give me, one quarterback to pick to save humanity in a one-off game between Jaden Daniels and Jackson Dart, I'd take Jaden Daniels every day of the week. I expect LSU's offense to be too much for the Rebels to overcome in this one. Give me the LSU Tigers minus 2.5 points, minus 110. That wraps up this episode of Victory Formation. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help support the channel, please hit the subscribe button, like the videos, and leave a comment in the comment section who you have for your best bet this week. Until next time.